Welcome to the continuation of Diabetes Awareness Program. I am Dr. N.S. Ramesh, diabetologist from Diaplus Diabetes Specialty Center, Baswangudi, Bangalore. Let us move to episode number 6. Today we will discuss regarding insulin and glucagon. Our body needs glucose continuously, but we eat food intermittently. So, the body has some mechanisms which supply glucose continuously. So, let us understand what are these mechanisms. Number 1, there is a mechanism for the glucose to be stored when we consume food. There is a mechanism to release the glucose from the storage organs when we need or when we don't eat. There is one more mechanism, the important mechanism, a mechanism for the glucose to reach all the body cells. So let us understand what are these mechanisms, how they work. There is an organ by name pancreas in the body, in the abdomen. It produces insulin and glucagon. So these are anabolic and catabolic hormones produced in the tip of the pancreas, that is islets of Langerhans. The cell with red nucleus is alpha cell here in this picture, and the violet one is, or the indigo colored, is beta cell. Let us understand what is insulin. Insulin is an anabolic hormone produced by the beta cells. It is produced in response to the food that we consume. According to the quantity or the type of food what we consume, whether small quantity or a large quantity, proportionately the amount of insulin is produced. It converts the glucose which is released by the food to glycogen, and this glycogen is stored in the liver and muscles for storage. Insulin also helps the glucose to reach the body cells, which is the most ultimate requirement. So insulin does not allow the blood sugar to rise above normal levels. It is the hormone that controls high sugars, and it also regulates cholesterol, which we should not forget. So we should remember that insulin controls, insulin checks or insulin decreases the blood sugars as well as cholesterols also. Let us see what is glucagon. Glucagon is a hormone produced by the alpha cells. It converts back the stored glycogen to glucose. When no more glucose is available from the food, that is from exogenous source, that is outside source, from the food, when no more glucose is released, glucagon is released so as to convert back this stored glycogen back to glucose. That is, we are switched to glucagon phase from insulin phase when no more glucose is released from the food. Glucagon releases the blood sugars to maintain the normal levels. It does not allow the blood sugar to fall down below normal levels. This is how the blood sugars are maintained in a healthy person. But these mechanisms are altered in a diabetes patient. So in a healthy person, when we eat food, proportionate quantity of insulin is produced and released so as to control the sugars, control the high sugars. And when we don't eat, or when the glucose derived out of the food is over, the stored glycogen is converted back to glucose and supplied. So this is how we are switched from insulin phase to glucagon phase alternately. Thank you.